MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. It's the home opener of this new season between the Cleveland Indians and the Detroit Tigers. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Stepping in, Jose Ramirez. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Third baseman, number 11.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Harold, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in.
Yeah, Matt, they're going through a little bit of a skid right now. Not playing real well, but you kind of expect that. But you look for something to ignite them, to pull it out of it, win a game, and just really, this is when you really have to think about one game at a time to pull you out of it.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Fouled back.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, and the leadoff man is gone to start the evening.
Batting second.
Here's Michael Brantley. Batting average for him on the season, standing in the 320s entering action today. And this will be fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Duvall looks up, and this one is gone. A home run. So here's Francisco Lindor now, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year.
Lindor.
And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Gallo in foul ground, 2 gone. Edwin Encarnacion now. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And, hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike 1, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. So stepping in, Jose Iglesias. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Jose Iglesias.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Colabello's there. 1 out. Here's Andrew McCutchen now.
Center fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
First delivery to him on the way. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. Harold, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win. Well, that looked like a hittable pitch, Matt, in a hittable location, but to a good hitter. You just don't see him miss many pitches like that.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Ripped on the ground to first. Santana's got it, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. Now at the plate, Carl Jung. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. Good breaking ball there. Had him frozen. Strike 1.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Tap down the line. That's a foul ball. Power's ready. Here's the 1-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Naquin's on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Digging in the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. He'll start it out against Michael Fulmer to begin the inning.
Santana.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Here it comes. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Santana waiting on a 1-1. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. Carter is right there, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second. And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. The windup and the 0-1. Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Duvall is there, 2 down. The catcher Devin Mesoraco stands in, and a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. First pitch on its way. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. Now at the plate, Adam Duvall, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one.
Fielder, Adam Duvall.
And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball 1. In tight with the sinker, ball 2. 2-0 count, and the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. Colabello sprinting after it, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Set to deliver on 2-1. A wave and a miss.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. Here's Chris Carter now. On the season, he's hitting just over 290 coming into action here. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Matt, I'm telling you, pitchers are stubborn, right? He gives up a home run on that very same pitch, but he came back with it. This time he got it down. He's stubborn. I'm going to come back, I'm going to throw it again, but I'm going to execute it. And he did.
Heading out towards shallow right. On the move is Colabello. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Here's Justin Upton now. He enters play in this one with his batting average up over the 320 mark. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. In the dirt here. No one out with a runner at second. And Upton won't chase that one. It's 1-2.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
Catch made out there in right center as the runner will tag from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. Striding into the box, Alex Avila. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. Taken in by Kipnis. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Gary Sanchez. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Lindor is there for it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Digging in, Chris Colabello. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200.
Chris Colabello.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Gallo will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone. Now batting, Tyler Naquin. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Coming on is McCutchen. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And there are 2 gone now.
For Cleveland.
Digging in to try it again, Jose Ramirez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
In there, and it's 0-2 now. And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. The 1-2 pitch. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Set to deal on 2-2. Swing and a liner, but foul. The 2-2 one more time. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And this is taken in by Upton, and that ends the inning. Stepping into the box, Joey Gallo. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Joey Gallo.
And this is drifting foul back into the stands. And the pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. Swing and a miss on the cut fastball. 1-2.
Count 1-2.
Ready on 1-2. And that misses 2-2.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Ball 3 to the 9-hitter, and everybody's kind of going, all right, if we can just get him to walk him with the leadoff guy coming up next, they got a chance to have a big inning.
Locked him up with the off-speed stuff on that one. Joey Gallo is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. To third. Oh, what a stop on the slide. The throw to first. It's there. He got him. Ready for another chance. Andrew McCutchen. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
I'll tell you what, right there, Matt, that's a sign of a guy that was sitting on an off-speed pitch. He threw that fastball right by him.
This is line to left. Brantley is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Brantley. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Michael Brantley.
First pitch on its way. Hit hard on the ground to second. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. So the fourth inning opens with a leadoff single. Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up to throw. Francisco Lindor is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. The set and the 1-0 pitch. A changeup that catches the corner for strike one. 1-1. Here it comes. Fly ball out to straightaway left. Upton's under it. One down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Striding in once again, Edwin Encarnacion comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a high strike to begin the at bat. It's 0-1.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success. What a good pitch. He went way out of the zone to try to swing and catch up to that slider. Now you got him thinking. It's 0-2. You can throw him anything you want.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the runner moving here on that 3-2 pitch. With only one out, but this guy at the plate swings the bat really well, so it's likely he'll put the ball in play if it's a pitch worth swinging at.
There to take it in is McCutchen now for route number 2. Here's Carlos Santana now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate. It's strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's ball 1. Working for the punch out and the offering. Started to go around, but it's a called. Digging in for his second at bat, Carl Jung. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The shortstop.
Swung on and missed.
28.
Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Now the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a changeup that just about got away from him there as that ran in a bit too far. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Fastball called. Strike 3. And there's the first out of the inning. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Adam Duvall. He went deep in his first at bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. And that misses ball 1. Now it's 2-0.
This guy's feeling good about his game. He's already homered, and now he's sitting there in a 2-0 count. I guarantee he's thinking, I'm going to launch another.
Very weakly on the ground. That rolls foul for strike 1. Set to deliver on 2-1. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside.
Well, he doesn't have any walks yet. He's going to have to come in the zone right here and really avoid throwing that first walk of the game.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4. Here's Chris Carter now. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at bat. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Has a look, now the pitch. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Here's Justin Upton now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a little blooper to center. In comes Naquin. And that's the third out. And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis
Leading
comes
off
into
for the
this
Indians,
at bat 0 for 1 in the
second
ball
baseman,
game.
Jason Kipnis.
Into the windup and the pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Here it comes. Now a swing and a fly ball. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. This one's flared toward left center. Coming on is McCutchen. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit. In now, Devin Mesoraco. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's set, and the pitch. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss. Little too anxious there. 1-1. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And that one is out of here. A 2-run shot that gives them the lead.
The right fielder, number 13.
Stepping up to the plate, Chris Colabello. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Skied into very shallow right. Duvall has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. Digging in, Tyler Naquin. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit back up the middle. Iglesias is there. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Ready once again, Jose Ramirez. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Pitch on the way. This is on the ground over to first. Carter is up with it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is. Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Catcher, Alex Avila.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. This is pulled into right. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning. So digging in now, Gary Sanchez. He flew out in his last at-bat, and a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. 1-0 pitch on the way. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So striding in, Joey Gallo, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. Digging in once again, Jose Iglesias. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first, and they're finally able to get on the board here. There's 1 away. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
You know, he's really struggling, and tell you what, he's just getting hit around, but it hasn't been the first pitch strike. He's getting ahead of guys. He just can't put them away. 70% of the time, get this, 70% of the time, he's throwing first pitch strike. Stuff just hasn't been there.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Carl Jung. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Colabello in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down. Ready now, Adam Duvall. It was a walk in his last trip.
Adam Duvall.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1.
Well, I tell you what, they've already scored 3 runs, but with that guy over there who can run on first base, I might keep the gas pedal down and send him right here and just keep the pressure on him.
A little bit outside. 2-1.
With all that speed over there on first base, I'm not surprised to see that fastball on the outside corner. That's almost like a pitch-up.
And this one's in the dirt. Bauer pauses. 3-1 on its way. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away. Chris Carter stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. 3 runs already home here. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. Here comes the payoff pitch. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it. Here's Michael Brantley. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
The left fielder number 23, Michael Brantley.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Pitch on the way. A little roller toward the hole. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. So here's Francisco Lindor now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Hops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Iglesias will put this one away, and that's out number 2. Digging in to try it again, Edwin Encarnacion. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Throw on to Carter gets him to retire the side. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Justin Upton. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now the 0-1. Hit hard back up the middle. And there's his first base hit in this one. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th. Digging in and looking for more. Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. Lays off 1-0. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Tapper up the line. But that one rolls foul. Pitch on its way to Avila. In the dirt here. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Ramirez will back up and put this one away just past the dugout for the first out. Ready for another chance. Gary Sanchez. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he misses 2-1. 5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the ball game for the Tigers. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Joey Gallo.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case. Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Here's Carlos Santana now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Carlos
Infield
Santana.
shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. Striding in once again, Jason Kipnis. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. 0-1, here it comes. 1-1.
Man, he wanted that pitch, and I can't blame him. When you're facing a good hitter like this, you want that strike. You need that strike. It's 0-2 instead of 1-1.
And that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Again, a 1-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Duvall racing back. He makes the running play. 2 down. Catcher Devin Mesoraco stands in. It comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. In there, strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. McCutcheon on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Digging in once Jose Iglesias. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Jose Iglesias.
In there, 0-1. Now the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Santana ranging into the outfield makes the play, 1 away. So 1 away in the inning now for the center fielder, Andrew McCutcheon. Augustin.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Cleveland, number 56, Augustin Cortez.
And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. And Santana able to stay with it here for route number 2. At the plate, Carl Jung. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. In there for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And that misses, 2-1. Looks at a fastball inside, so he's in the driver's seat, 3-1. Into his motion, here comes the 3-1. Left side. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. So instead of leading off the next inning, the 2-out hit brings Adam Duvall in this inning.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Adam Duvall. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
To 2-2 now. 5 runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the ball game for the Tigers. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an in. Ready for another shot now. Chris Colabello. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Chris Colabello.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Well, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Oh, that was a tough pitch to lay off him. He took this hack at that slider. He thought it was going to be over the plate. It just kept running away.
0-2 pitch. Swung on and hit in the air out to straightaway left. And this is taken in by Upton for the first out. Now at the plate, Tyler Naquin. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a
number 36, Blaine Hardy.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Boy, it's a rough at bat right here. Not picking up the ball very well. He's late on the fastball and he's early on the off speed. Ooh, tough place to be.
High in the air out to center field. There to take it in is McCutchen now for out number 2. Into the box now, Jose Ramirez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Slow roller left side. And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first. Here's Chris Carter now. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
First baseman.
And that's waved at and missed for strike 1.
91-mile-an-hour slider. Man alive, there's not many people that throw that one right there. That is an elite group right there. I would throw that pitch every time.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
The left fielder, number 8.
First pitch on its way to Upton. And this is popped up. Back behind second. Kipnis into shallow center. And that's the second out of the inning. Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Pitch on its way to Avila. And the changeup is way low that time. Gary Sanchez would be next. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Here's a high pop-up. Oh, and he misses it. Oh, and they botch this one as it drops in the infield. Digging in, Gary Sanchez. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Hit down the third base line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
That was
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that. Here's Michael Brantley. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
The left fielder, number 23.
This is line to left. Upton is there. One quick out to start inning number 9.
How about it?
At the plate, Francisco Lindor. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. Now the pitch. Down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Number 10.
Now batting, Edwin Encarnacion. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. 0-1. Here it comes. And this will be a called strike 2. And trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Sharply hit ball back up the middle. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So that hit extends the inning for Carlos Santana. Here's Carlos Santana now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Justin Wilson comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. Brandon Guyer.
Number 6, Brandon Guyer.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Here's a swing and a ground ball. A full house of 41,782 fans rise as one here in Detroit. And now a swing and a ball hit hard back up the middle. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Looking to make it.
Jason Kipnis.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and now the Tribe finds themselves down to their last strike.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple of runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over. Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest.